Nice to meet you, Arthel.
Nice to meet you.
Great.
I'm writing my name down because, as you know, my name is Arthel. Nice to see you again. But sitting next to me is Mbarka Bouaida. And so with two unusual names,
hi.
I needed to make sure that I'm saying her name right. But hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you.
You are here. You have a very important role, very important role. You became the youngest elected member of the Moroccan parliament. You provide new perspective on Morocco's social problems. That's your focus. Realities of life for Arab youth and efforts to combat Islamic extremism. You're the chair of Moroccan's Parliament's Committee of Foreign Affairs, National Defense and Religious Affairs. And you're here to, I mean, you've been, first, how old are you? If you don't mind.
Well, actually, I'm 36. My birthday was 2 days ago. So.
Happy birthday.
Thank
36.
You.
Wow.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, but you've
not that young.
You are, to say everything you've done, because you guys are, and you're here to talk about the challenges of being a young politician and your hopes for Morocco's future, because you are, there are not many of you, correct?
Exactly.
Female members of Parliament in Morocco.
Yeah.
And so first of all, how old were you when you first became elected?
I was 32 years old, actually.
32, so,
yeah.
So you've been at this for 4 years
Actually, I
now.
represent the Moroccan majority, because Moroccan Moroccan population is very young. We have a very important youth rate in Morocco. But unfortunately, in the parliament, the average age is higher than that.
Right. And so now with you being there and more people like you being there, even though you're still a small percentage, right?
A very small percentage. Listen, we have, we made a sort of quota system to allow women to get to the parliament in 2002. And now we have 10% of MPs who are women in Moroccan parliament. Mm-hmm. We're trying to reach more, and then I'll explain to you all these reforms whenever you want.
I would like to know right now, what's your focus? What are you... No, but hold on for me. I do want to ask you one other thing, personal question. That is, at 32 years old, how long had you been yearning to become a member of parliament so you could actually make change from an official standpoint?
Well, listen, the thing is, I have always been a part of the youth section of my political party since I was 18. So somehow probably I had this political training. And on the other side, I'm originally from the south of Morocco. You know that the south of Morocco is the Sahara, and there is like an international conflict in the Sahara. So I've always been very involved in that topic, being from this part of Morocco. So I think I was more or less ready to this challenge.
Mm-hmm. Was it difficult?
Well, it's always hard to get into politics because.
But I mean, hard to become elected because it's by popular vote, right?
Exactly, it's a popular vote. Actually, I did in 2007. That was the year I was elected for the parliament. I went to the parliament through the national list, which is the quota for women, but it's still. I mean, it's a direct vote through this national list, and I had to. The challenge was inside my political party to convince them to make me in a good position to go to the parliament. And I was in the 4th position, even though I wasn't sure that I would go to the parliament. So I was also surprised.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me about the work, your focus now that you're there.
Well, listen, actually I'm focusing on 2 things. First thing is the international relationship between Moroccan parliament and mainly European Parliament, but also with the US.
In that relationship, break it down for me. What is it that you want to sort of
Well, the thing is, what I have to tell you is that Morocco have started very important and deep reforms 10 years ago, right? And in 2008, Morocco did ask for an advanced status with Europe, which is like privilegious partnership with Europe. And we could have it 3 years ago, almost. This privileges or special partnership with Europe suppose a lot of very close relationship in terms of economic, social relationship, and also political convergency, right? And we had to create a mixed parliamentarian committee between Morocco and Europe to follow the implementation of this advanced status. And I'm in charge. I'm in charge of this mixed committee between Moroccan and European parliaments. So this is very challenging, let's say, relationship we have.
With whom?
With Europe.
And what would you like, say, for instance, in a perfect world, what would you like to change in terms of that relationship, your relationship with Europe?
Well, what we want to have in terms of relationship with Europe is first is a very important economic exchanges,
okay.
right?
So trade and
exactly. It's a very important free trade agreement that we have in Europe.
So what would be the commodity mainly that you would be able to export from Morocco?
Agriculture from Morocco.
Yeah.
Services, mainly services, agriculture also, fishing, and in terms of servicing, an important part of outsourcing, industrial outsourcing from Europe to Morocco, because you know that Morocco is it's about 14 kilometers from Europe, so we are very close to Europe.
And with
geographically, it's our natural partner.
And with the outsourcing of services mainly, are you talking services in the tech industry or what particular industry?
Exactly, in nanotechnology and technology industry, in aerospace industry also, in car industry, car manufacturing, and of course in textile and confection.
So, with such a very large young population in Morocco, so you have the workforce, you have the youth,
exactly. We have
who are
workforce.
Educated and they're ready. They're saying, look, we have the intellectual property that we can outsource, and let's make this happen. Are some of the older members of the older generation on board with this?
Well, older generation, they are much more focused on internal affairs.
Right.
Usually, they don't see. Probably, well, they see the importance of international affairs, but they are much more focused on
what's happening inside the country.
Exactly, on what's happening really inside the country.